Hello, my dear class. Dr. S here. Week 10. You have 2 weeks basically to get finished with this class. I don't know about you, but I am exhausted. I know you are too. I know you're working so hard. This class is one of the hardest ones you'll take. It's so complicated. There's so much to learn. And I don't know what to tell you, but just please don't give up. Some of you have not even resubmitted your informative essays. Just get them in. We can go from there. So I just want to remind you of a couple of things because I'm getting some papers in and I see some things that you just are not doing. Okay, so an argumentative stance essay. Have an opinion on something. Goodness sakes, I live in Charlotte, so I'm a Panthers fan. So I could argue that the dab, Cam Newton's The Dab, is really inspirational for the team because he brings the team together, even though many people think that it is something that's not good for the team. So my stance is it's a good thing. And then I would argue for it. I would have probably 3 things. I'd talk about how it's energizing. I'd talk about how it's great for our community because people in the community are doing it. And I'd talk about it's bringing fan base into the stadium. So you think about something that you argue about, have a stance on in your own life, and you apply it to this paper. The only difference is that when you make your statement, one reason why Cam Newton's dab is a good thing is because the city of Charlotte has embraced it as a symbol for the city. According to the National Pediatric Society, and then the year in parentheses, it is important for children and families to have sports symbols and actions to help them enjoy their lives and de-stress. This is an example of why the dab is important. You're not going to be making up fake news. I made that up off the top of my head. But notice, I started with one important reason. I gave my research about it, and then I made a statement about why it goes back to my reason. So you're always going back to your reason, okay? So that's really, really important. So that is how you do your research. Don't forget this paper is 3 to 4 pages long. That never counts the cover page or the references page. So, and make sure that your cover page looks like this, right? The running head. It has to have all this stuff in the middle. And then your title is centered on the first line with capital letters. You have your paragraphs all around the same place. You have in-text citations. Additionally, notice this says you got a good thesis statement here. Goes on and on and on. Got this page count. And then at the end, the references page has this hanging indent. When we get to it, here it is. Notice that this is on the first line, centered, alphabetical order, and this is what we call the hanging indent. Now, I'm sending you with this announcement in this video the following. Here's some citation examples. So it shows you if you do a signal phrase and you use the author, then you put in parentheses right here, you put the year. Or if it's found at the end, you do it like that. So this shows you, this is really wonderful. This is from my wonderful librarian in my school. It shows you how to do different citations for different types of references. And notice over here is what the reference page looks like, okay? So you got your in-text citation and your references. It's matchy-matchy. It's go fish. If you have Aronson, you got to have Arison. If you have Cushing and Allen, you can't have Allen over here. You got to have just Cushing. They must match because I got to be able to go find them. So I'm sending you that, and then I'm sending you this little handout out about how to set up your APA formatting. Double space, don't add space between paragraphs, and this is actually needs to be it needs to be 0.5. Okay? So I'll be sending you that handout. I'm also going to send you information on setting up the title page, but the easiest thing is to take the model, take the other person's information out, put your own information in. And then also, I need to find for you my hanging indent, how to set up a hanging indent. And it's in the same spot as the paragraph thing. See, you have hanging right here. You click on this special and you do hanging. Double and don't add space. And then this will give you the 0.5 is the indentation. No more than double space between the paragraphs. So we're all working hard. Please, come on. You need to pass English 115, 2 more weeks. That's it. 2 more weeks from today. I need to get your papers in. Come on, get into the post, ask questions. Let's help each other. I'm rooting for every one of you can do it.